Hello everyone and welcome to SpinPro17.com. First of all, we'd like to thank you for watching this brief video tutorial of our totally amazing high roller diamond system. Now this is the mother of all loads. We have tested this thing 100 times, and no matter what, we're clearing $100 an hour or more. And our hour is usually not an hour as per se, it's usually elapsed time. um, of the sessions combined. So in other words, we have two sessions that you want to make a target of $20 plus or minus two, which is 18, and the other two sessions the same thing. And within that hour time frame, you should be able to clear $100 or more per hour. And if so, you're looking at a 5-hour day of $500, 15,000 a month, 150,000, 160,000 plus a year. There's no way you're not going to make 50,000 a year. And of course, you're going to make 100 grand a year. That's almost, you know, an easy conclusion. And of course, this is all based on following our system and following our calculator. Our calculator, um, or the iProLogic calculator, which is here, is going to be the golden factor aside from the system. So this must be adhered to. And we ask again, please do not just write down the numbers on this calculator and keep it and say, okay, I'm going to use it next time. You have to use the calculator because the calculator self-adjusts when you put in not only your targets, but you put in your return amount, which is in this column. It's going to sometimes keep your bet at the minimum $2. Okay, for a reason. It knows exactly where you are at what spin or what investments amount you are at and how many spins you've gone. Because with this system, there are going to be times, yeah, you're going to hit miss or you're going to have 3 or 4 sessions where the first few numbers didn't hit or whatever the case may be, and that's fine. This is going to do its job. It's going to make you the profits, hands down. You just have to stick with it, and you need, and this is an important factor, you need a minimum bankroll of $1,500. You can probably get away with $1,000 if you're playing dollar coins. Okay, if you're playing whatever units it is, you need a minimum of 1,500 or 1,000 to 1,500 or more units. So if you're playing quarters, you need a minimum of 1,000 or more quarters. And 1,500 is what we say is, right in the middle point. We suggest that that's the bottom line. Okay. And if you're playing 50 cents, obviously 1,500 50-cent coins. So the end result is you need 1,500 units. Okay. If you're not going to have 1,500 units, please save up your money until you do. Okay. And then get the system. So we're saying it outright. If you don't have 1,500 units, whether it be quarters, quarters, 50 cents, or dollars, or whatever the increments are, please just only get the system when that happens. Okay, that's the only way to do it. Um, and you're going to see you should have no problems clearing $100 an hour, none. Okay, or thereof. Okay, because your targets are going to be $20 plus or minus two per session, and at 2 sessions in a half hour, after you have a win and you have cleared your session, you take a 5-minute break, you come back in, or a 10-minute break. It doesn't matter as long as you completed your 2 sessions within a half-hour block and the other two in the next half-hour block. You are golden. So we're going to jump right into this. We're gonna write this bankroll down 221, which is obviously not what we need to do, but we're going to write it down, okay, 221. But we're going to set our bankroll here at 1,500, okay? Um, Once we have set our bankroll at 1,500, remember to hit enter, okay? And for those of you who don't know, you can get iProLogic right here at www.iprologic.com. You can subscribe right there for it. So we're going to get back to setting this calculator. So it's 1,500. You have to hit enter with every entry you make on this calculator. You must hit enter. Now, even though this says 2, you're going to manually put into 2 and you're going to hit enter. Okay, let's put the bankroll here as 1,500. So we're looking for 1,520. Okay, and we will take 1518. Okay, we will take that because that's the low end of the target. You're looking for plus or minus $2 on a $20 session target. Okay, let's put in odds of 5 to 1 for now. Now remember, this is off the actual wheel right now. It shows 221. So that target would be obviously 241 thereof. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go, and for security reasons, or actually for proprietary reasons, we're not going to show you the actual system. We're going to actually show you the time. We're going to show you the bankroll. We're going to make the plays, and we'll show you the bankroll increase, and you're going to actually see what's going on, how rapidly this is going to go. Let's look at this session time. It says 5:54, so we're going to minus this from the actual time when we finish. Okay, so we're starting at 6 minutes into this, and the time is actually 12:51. We can actually write that in there. Let's put that in here. Let's put in the time as 1251. Actually, you know what? We'll put it in this column for now. The time is 12:51 p.m. Okay, and then we're going to write down what the time is when we've completed it. So this way we have that going. Okay, let's adjust the wheel. I want to just adjust the screen. So you'll see the bankroll is 221. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down so you can see this again. Look at your time. It's 12:51. You can see that right here. I just went to 12:52. And there's your bankroll. Okay, 221. And we're going to show you the bankroll with the other as well. Okay, so we're going to set this up here. And what we're going to do is we are going to first ask ourselves, well, what is our bets per sequence? Okay, and this is telling us our bet is okay. So we have put in 5-to-1 odds, and when you get the actual system, you're going to know how much you're going to put in the investment column. Okay, it's not much, but let's see how quick this is going to go. Okay, so we're going to make our first bet. Okay, and I can tell you already, we already hit. Okay, but we know what our targets are. Okay, we're going to continue to go. Okay. All right, now we're going to show you something here. Remember what we started at? We started at, what is it? Let's look again. We started at 221. Our target was, what was our target supposed to be? It was supposed to be 1520, right? Okay, the time right now, folks, we started at 221 on the wheel, but the bankroll was 1520. We started at 1251. Let's just show you what your bankroll is right now. In a matter of 2 minutes, you've exceeded your bankroll, your target. It's at 257. Okay, 257 already. Now, let's go here and let's put this in. Okay, so you're here. You started at 1500. You were looking for 1520. Okay, now if you look at this, your bankroll is now way above. Okay, you're at 257 and counting. So let's clear this from 1500. We're going to now take this out and we're going to put in a new bankroll here. Okay, of 1526. Okay, so you've exceeded your targets. You've made $26 in 3 minutes. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to close the wheel. We're going to open it up and thinking of if we came back in 5 minutes. Okay, as you can see the time, it's 12:54. We started at 12:51. It's only been 3 minutes. Okay, so we're going to close the wheel and we're going to open up a new wheel. Okay, we've opened a new wheel. Look at the time now, 12:55. We started at 12:51. Okay, and there's your bankroll. It's 257 now, and it started at 221. Okay, that being said, let's move this up a little bit. There we go. That being said, let's go to the sheet. Okay, so you're at 1526 there. You went from 221. Your target was 251. Was 241. Now you are at 251, right? Or 257, I think it was. Let's just double check. Okay, yeah, 257. So it's a 257. So you're looking for a target here of 277. Okay, and of course, you need to tack on to this 1526. It was 12:51 we started. Then we started a new session again. So we're just going to continue running. We know what the odds are going to be. And for proprietary reasons, we can't show you the invest amount, but we're going to show you actually spinning on the wheel. Okay, you know what the bankroll was. It was 257 at the time. Okay, and we're going to find out now exactly where it's going to be in a very short time. Okay. Now, this is, again, you're going back in a second time. So we're pretending this was 10 minutes later or 5 minutes later or 20 minutes later that you started a new wheel and you have went back in a second time for your second session in that half hour. Now, for people who close their wheel and open it and it still has the numbers stored from their last session, it doesn't matter. You can just start right back because it's based on the system. You're going to understand exactly what's going on, okay? And you should have no problems whatsoever hitting on your targets and making the profits that you need. All you have to do is have a little bit of patience, and you're going to be surprised at where your bankroll is going to lie um, in a very short period of time. Just have to have a little confidence. Now, we started back our session with 257. Well, you know, your target was 277. Folks, it's only been 2 minutes. Look at your bankroll now, 293. Okay. So I mean, do the math. Okay. You're over 30 something dollars again. So let's just look at this whole picture right here, right now. Okay. When you look at this picture, you say, well, we started this at 221. We are now at 293. Okay. So you're at 293. Let's do the math here. 293. Okay. And if you started at 221, you're at $72 profit. Look at the time. It's 12:51 you started. It is now 12:58. You have finished your cycle. You have finished your session for the half hour. And in a matter of 7 minutes, you are ahead $72. So $72 in 7 minutes. Under 10 minutes, you've made $72 in that half hour. So if you were to do this in your next half hour for the hour, you're talking about 100 and something dollars per hour, $140 per hour. And we said you should be able to hit at least 100 an hour times 5, which is 500 a day. Well, at this current pace, if you were doing this, you're talking about $140 an hour. In 5 hours, that's $600 if you want to average it out. So there's no reason you're not going to make $500 an hour a day. There's no reason you shouldn't make 100 per hour. Okay, the system works. Of course, once you put in the odds, it's going to tell you the invest amount, and it's going to tell you where to bet and how much you're going to spend. And again, it's going to also tell you when you have a return, you're going to put the return here, and the bankroll will self-adjust, and you're going to see when you've made your targets. All we're saying is once you have hit your targets, folks, once you have made your targets, we ask that you please log out, come back in. If the wheel is the same numbers, you're going to continue on, but it's about taking a break. It's about giving yourself the opportunity not for that wheel to follow you. Okay, make your target, step out, come back in. 2 sessions or 3 sessions or 4 sessions in a half hour. Do that two times in an hour. You know, two sets of sessions in an hour, half hour each. And you are going to be golden, making more money than you can possibly think. And easily you're going to clear 100,000 a year. Okay, but that's playing with $1 chips. I mean, if you're playing with quarter chips of 50 cents, well, divide that in half. Okay, and so forth. We hope this video has been very demonstrative to you, and hope to see you sign up at SpinPro17.com for the Diamond High Roller System and the iPro Logic for your calculator. And remember, you must have a bankroll of at least 1,500 units, whether it be quarters, 50 cents, or dollars. It's considered units. So if it's a dollar, it has to be 1,500. Okay. You can probably get away with 1,000, but if you happen I mean, well, I shouldn't see any problems with it. You should be able to clear your targets regardless. Okay. I mean, some people could probably get away with it with $500, but we don't want to be held responsible. We're not liable for that. We tell you have the money as a cushion. Once you have that, whether it be quarters, 50 cents, or dollars, then please sign up for our diamond system. It is well worth it. You're going to make more money than you thought possible. All right. So good luck and hope to see you on the other side.